I woke up to the sound of my own name whispered in the dark, soft, familiar, intimate. At first, I thought it was a dream, but then I felt a warm breath on my neck, and I knew I wasn't alone. It started a few weeks after I'd started seeing Jake. We weren't officially together yet, but the chemistry was intense, texting late into the night, stealing kisses in his car. The kind of connection that leaves you buzzing even hours later. I hadn't felt this alive in years. One night, he stayed over for the first time. We didn't sleep much, if you know what I mean, and when he finally drifted off, I lay there feeling happy. For once, my apartment felt less empty. But the next morning, something weird happened. As Jake was getting dressed, he paused and held up a hair tie. "This yours?" he asked, and I froze. It wasn't mine, I don't even use those stretchy, patterned kinds. Jake laughed it off, teasing me about keeping souvenirs from exes, but I felt a chill I couldn't shake. I hadn't had anyone else in my apartment in months. That night, after Jake left, I was getting ready for bed when I noticed something else, the faintest imprint of lips on my bathroom mirror, as if someone had kissed it. I wiped it off, telling myself it must have been smudges from my own makeup, though deep down, I knew that wasn't true. The following weeks were strange. Jake would come over, and things were always great when he was there. But when I was alone, I started noticing things. My blankets smelled like cologne I didn't recognize. My lingerie drawer was left half open. Once, I found a love note tucked under my pillow written in handwriting that wasn't Jake's. The notes became a pattern. They weren't threatening, just unsettlingly intimate. "You're beautiful when you sleep. I'll always protect you. You're mine." I tried to brush it off, but one night, Jake asked me something that made my stomach drop. "Why'd you blow up my phone last night?" "I didn't," I said, confused. He showed me his texts, dozens of messages from my number, some flirty, others more explicit, with photos I'd never taken. But my phone had been on my nightstand the entire night, untouched. Jake was freaked out, and honestly, so was I. He stopped staying over after that. The final straw came a few nights later. I was half asleep, dreaming of Jake, when I felt someone's weight shift onto the bed beside me. "I knew you'd come back," I murmured, groggily reaching out. But when my hand brushed against the cold, unfamiliar skin of someone who wasn't Jake, my eyes snapped open. The bed was empty. I moved out the next week, leaving everything behind: furniture, clothes, even the memories of Jake. But sometimes, when I'm scrolling through my new phone, I'll see a draft message pop up: "You're mine."